Okay guys, so today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I got to find out, or how we got to find out that I was pregnant and everything that happened here and there. So before that, can you see my hair? Can you take a look at the strands of this hair? Like every strand of this hair is giving every strand of this hair is giving luxury on luxury. Like I am in love with every bit of it. Okay, and the hair is from Rapso Hair. So if you like what you see, this is pure luxury bone straight fringe wig, and this is like a 14 inches, or I think this is 14 inches, yes. So Rapso Hair sent this hair to me, and guys, I couldn't help but love this hair. If you want to get quality hair, you can check Rapso Hair out and shop for amazing quality hairs, like correct quality hairs. So guys, with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so very quickly, I promised you guys that I was going to share with you how we got to find out that I was pregnant, and I'm here to do every bit of it. I'm here to give you guys the gist. So I can't remember exactly when, but I think I took in sometime last year, and it happened to be that I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know, because I was just going about my normal life and I was expecting my period to come. But at some point, it had gotten to about 3 weeks or so, my period wasn't showing up, nothing was happening. I got really worried, and in between I was bleeding. Yes, I was bleeding. I bled for like 2 weeks straight. So I thought that the bleeding was my period, but it's not normal, because when it's my period, I flow for like only 3 days and then I'm done. Okay, it stops immediately. But this time it kept going on and going on, and I told my husband that this doesn't feel to me anymore like it's normal bleeding. And the crazy part was that I was on my weight loss journey, trying to get my body back. I was just into trying to fix my body, trying to get my body, trying to repair my body, trying to look good. I and hubby already had a lot of plans. He was poor. Little did we know that God had his own plan. That's the way I'll put it. And when this bleeding kept going on, I became worried at some point, and I said to my husband, like, now I am becoming worried, because it happened to be that the blood was no longer red, it had turned dark. It was really dark, and I was really concerned. So I told him we need to go to the hospital. He said, yeah, we're going to go to the hospital. But he said something: since your period has passed, don't you think that you need to, like, I'll get a pregnancy strip on my way home, and then you can check to see if you are pregnant? And I was like, okay, fine, no problem. And so on his way home, he got the pregnancy strip. He got back, and one beautiful morning I tried to, do the strip test. And guys, it was confusing us. Like, we did like 2 or 3, because he bought more than one strip. So we did like 2 or 3 thereabouts, and we were not even sure, because the lines were showing double, but somehow it was not really clear. So he said, okay, no problem, I'll just take some time out of work and I'll come and pick you up so that we can go to the hospital. And I was pretty much excited. I was like, okay, fine, no problem, let's go so that we can check this thing. But I was saying to myself that I know that it's not pregnancy, because this one that I've been bleeding for 2 weeks, maybe something else, maybe my body is behaving somehow to something, maybe it's the weight loss pills that I'm taking. I couldn't really place my hand on what it was, but I was just like, I know it's not pregnancy, because we were careful, we were calculating, we were taking our precautions, we're doing what we need to do to prevent pregnancy. We've made up our mind that it would just be 2 keto, for real. The kids' bed we made for them, we just made 2 beds for them, a boy and girl bed, blue and pink. We've planned our life, like we just wanted 2 children. And even when I did a Q&A, someone even asked, and I said it, yes, 2 kids. So to be honest, nobody saw it coming. So getting to the hospital, and we had a test, we ran a test, and the doctor said, yes, I'm pregnant. I wasn't excited, I wasn't happy, I wasn't jumping, I was sad, because I was putting in effort. You need to see me. I was on a weight loss pill. If I knew I was pregnant, I wouldn't be taking a weight loss pill, because it's dangerous, it's not important, you don't need it at that point. I was also doing exercise every morning, and if I knew I was pregnant, I would be stressing my body doing exercise. Rather, I'll be pampering my body, and maybe after the pregnancy we can talk about exercise. So I felt so bad that all my efforts were just messed up. And I was like, how could we have taken it? Because the dates we calculated, we did everything, we know everything. Like, people call my husband, he's a doctor, people call him to say, please help me check this for my wife, help me, and how much more oil. So we're so careful, like there's no way we would have made a mistake. But fam, what happened? To be honest, what happened, and we were shocked. We were like, it's not possible. Went again, we did another test, but yeah, it is what it is. Like, I was pregnant, so I was not happy, I was not excited. I was telling my hubby that, okay, so what's the next thing, what should we do? Because, you know, we already planned that we want 2 kids. Are we going to keep this baby, or are we taking this baby out? And my hubby was like, well, let's just watch. So that day we didn't mention to the doctor that I have been bleeding for 2 weeks. So the bleeding kept coming out because we're thinking it would stop. So it didn't stop. Then hubby said we needed to go back to the hospital. So we got to the hospital again, and I mentioned to the doctor about the bleeding. Immediately they had to do a scan, only to find out that my placenta was very low, and if I had not come, in fact I overstayed. They were like, any minute from now I was going to have like a miscarriage. At that point I also felt bad because this baby has been trying his best to stay put, and here was I feeling bad about, you know, my efforts and everything. So they said, okay, fine, they'll put me on drugs, I need to rest, I don't need any stress. I said, fam, I was going through the most for like how many weeks, but in between that I was showing up on my Instagram page, I was showing up creating content everywhere that I could, put out my content on TikTok, you know. I didn't give up, I didn't let all that weigh me down. In between I was sick, in between I was down, in between I was feeling, you know, I had mixed feelings, but I kept pushing. And the doctor said to me, listen, don't worry, just take your drugs and relax, your baby is going to be fine. You don't have to take this, you don't have to have any other plan of maybe taking the baby out or anything, because listen, God has planned it this way. You did your best, but you didn't see it coming, and it's for a reason. And the doctor was like, just enjoy every bit of it. You are married, it's not like you're not married, so why are you after this one? And I said, no, my main fear is the fact that you guys told us as doctors that you have to stay for 2 years without having taken in again. And I am not even up to 2 years and I'm already pregnant again. So I am afraid that something may go wrong. I'm afraid that I don't want my body to, you know, just do its thing and then something goes wrong. And the doctor was like, don't worry, we're going to manage the pregnancy very well. And, you know, we've seen women that even after their CS 6 months later they took in and we delivered them safely at the right time. So don't worry, your baby is 1 year and going to 6 months, so don't worry, you'll be fine. We'll take. The doctor was just talking to me, giving me hope, making me feel, you know, the doctor was trying to make me feel better about everything. And I tried to like believe, you know, I tried to like have hope and faith again. So it took me a while to start feeling good about it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm human, because I must say I had my plans. I'm someone who likes to go after my dreams, my career, and you know, we never imagined we were gonna have another baby. Sorry guys, if you hear my phone beep, I'm getting a lot of notifications on Instagram. So it happened to be that you know, the doctor encouraged I and not even my hubby was happy. The funny part of everything was that my hubby was excited. The same man that told me that we're going to have 2 kids, he was more happy than I am. I was disappointed. I was like, but you are the one that even sold this idea to me. Me on my own like this, I wanted 4 kids, so I didn't know. It's just that I started having my kids through CS from the first one. So I was like, okay, I may not have to do 4 CS because I don't want to go under the knife 4 times. So when he was selling the idea to me of 2 kids, I bought it and said, if my husband is fine with 2 kids, who am I not to be happy about it? But I was shocked that when I was feeling sad, he was trying to console me and tell me I should cheer up, I should be happy, this is a beautiful thing, God has blessed us. I was like, I'm surprised at you, Sha, you this man. Anyways, after a while, after like a month or so, I think I started becoming happy. Then we now started breaking the news to family members. The bleeding stopped, I took my drugs, I took my bed rest, everything stopped, and I and baby were fine. Since then, baby has been growing healthy, bouncing in the Lord. You know, baby is doing well, mommy is doing well. I'm so grateful to God, I'm so thankful to God. And you know, I have been able to keep this away for a while because yeah, my second pregnancy, a lot of people could guess that your girl is pregnant, but this one nobody saw it coming, and I didn't let it change anything. I had to look for creative ways to make my content happen. You guys know I dish out content about fashion tips here and there, styling tips, and normally like you would once in a while want to show your body and everything, but I kept pushing, and it was even those contents that I did sitting down that Instagram blew up on my page and everything changed for me. So I'm so grateful to God for everything. I'm so thankful, and I'm praying that as many that are out there watching this video that their heart desires is to have a baby, God will bless you with a healthy bouncing baby. So guys, after this baby we are done. Like this one now, nobody can stop it. One, because I'm having my baby through CS again. And the truth is that as I'm getting my surgery done, my cesarean surgery done, I'm also going to be tying my tubes. I am going to be tying my tubes. I don't have plans of I'm done with this. I'm just gonna start taking care of them and taking care of myself, and then keep living my life, trusting God for better things. That's just it. So that's it. This is my last baby, and I'm looking to share every memory. I'm looking to keep everything that is gonna be happening, also share the journey with you guys, because I want my kids to grow and see these videos. I want my kids to grow and see everything that went on between I and them. So I'm really excited, and I want to say thank you to everyone that sent in beautiful messages in my first video. God bless you guys. I don't know where to start from. Thank you all so much. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for the wonderful messages. May God grant you all your heart desires as well, in Jesus' name, amen. With that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you're not following me on Instagram already, what are you waiting for? Anyways, go check your girl out. Let's be friends on Instagram. Me, I'm a very simple person, you understand? I don't get wahala. Forget all this, yeah, them say they don't say. Those who know, you understand? Those who know what's up. So guys, with that being said, thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.